Good evening, good evening, good evening. Big up to everyone in the house that's going to be joining now, later, and whenever. So, how are you all doing? Hope you're all well. Hope everyone's having a good evening. And I hope that you are relaxed and ready for the show. Waffle TV in the building, you're talking to Abs, or I'm talking to you. Anyway, as the season draws nearer and closer and nearer and closer, I am starting to question my club. I'm starting to question things like, do we have a strong enough team to win the league? Especially in terms of competing or beating Man City to a league title. My honest opinion is I don't think we do. I think that if we don't get a striker, I think that we are going to struggle to get over the line once again. I don't think that players like Haaland are going to slow down next season. He looks like he's going to cook again. Man City look like the team that are the guys that, we have to disrupt. You've got teams like Liverpool who can upset you on any given day. You need strikers for games at Anfield. Strikers that will make a difference when you go up to Anfield. We can talk about the Havertz scoring 13, 14 goals last season. But is he someone that you can take to Anfield? That you can take to the Etihad to score you a goal? I'm not too sure about that. I was on True Gooner's show. It's not on this show, but I was listening to True Gooner and he was talking about us being linked to Osman earlier. We're being linked to Gyökeres, but these links seem to be just going round and round and round and round in circles. And as we know, the Premier League is like, 10, 11 games? 10, 11 days to the Premier League starts. So I'm starting to feel a bit nervous, man. As a fan, I'm really starting to feel nervous because it feels like, and I mentioned this analogy before, and people will know when you in the UK, that's like, I think it's everywhere anyway. In the UK, you've got the last bits of fruit and veg that you get for £1, but it only stays nice for one day. You have to eat it or make a pie or cook it that day because it's going to become rotten the next day. I feel like we are looking at those type of deals, those last minute deals where we're just going to be just like looking for certain players, second targets that are probably not going to be as good to bring into the club, like lastminute.com, just for pleasing our own fan base. I could be wrong. It's assumptions I'm making here, but without a striker, I don't see us winning a title. I'll be real with you. Yeah. You need that player, and I've said it before, you need that player that's going to come in, that's going to give you like 15, 20 goals a season. When your wingers aren't performing, when your midfielders ain't giving you goals, you need your striker to be on song. I don't know whether this Arsenal team will score as many goals next season. I don't know if they will win as many games next season. You know, I don't know. It's just really frustrating that we've not brought in, you know, a signature striker yet. It's just really frustrating, and I don't know what we're gonna do come the season starts, because I know we've got up to September, isn't it? Is it September or something? The transfer window shuts. But still, man, you know, no, this player, if we're getting a striker, they're coming in no preseason. You know, they're just coming in like hitting the ground running. So I don't know, man. Well, let me know what you think about that in the comments. But I'm feeling a little bit frustrated at this point. Big up to Chris Welsh in the building. Hope you're well, my friend. What do you think about your team, Chris? Because you've not really brought in anyone yet. It's not panic stations yet for you, is it? But I don't know what's going on, man. Why are we not doing business? You know, there's talk about this player and talk about that player, but I'm not hearing those solid foundations like when we was going in for cauliflower or cauliflower. I wasn't hearing those solid, you know. So yeah, when we was going for cauliflower, you can see there was a lot of momentum picking up and conversations and stuff. But I'm not seeing nothing with strikers, man. All I'm just saying is Gyökeres this, but it's. I'm not seeing Fabrizio saying anything, man, about these strikers. You know, I'm not seeing Fabrizio talk about any of these strikers for Arsenal. You know, I don't know if Osimhen's the answer. And he's been linked with all these different clubs as well. I don't know whether he's on a pay me more thing or something, but I think he will move, but I don't think he's going to come to Arsenal. I don't think Arsenal are going to pay that much, but Arsenal just need to just do something, man, because what are we doing? Are we just going to go in for a winger, you know, a really good winger? Even there's not even much even like talk about a winger so far. So it's just frustrating, man. It's proper frustrating. And I just want to know what we're doing, man, you know? So yeah, man, it's just a quick one today, man, just to like let you know a little, just, I don't know what's going on with this team, man, you know? I know we've got like a pre-season, we've got playing, is it Bayern Leverkusen tomorrow? So maybe I'm going to watch that tomorrow. And if I'm going to bother doing a watch along. But yeah, I'm just here just to show you guys that I'm here. I'm alive. I'm well. Well, I hope so. And yeah, this was just a quick one. So yeah, Edu, if you're watching this, which you're not going to be, and Arteta, go out, get a striker, get it done. Yeah. I don't see us scoring loads of goals next season. I don't see Jesus as the answer up top. I don't see Havertz as the answer up top. Yeah. I don't see Havertz scoring more than he scored last season. I see him missing more chances next season, if anything. So if we're just going to be doing the false nine thing, then that's cool. But you know, Man City are better at doing that, and they've also got the options of doing the false nine and also having a number 9. You know, the most prolific 9 in the world right now. So if we want to win this league, we need to get in a number 9. Yeah, someone that is known to score goals. Yeah, that's what we need. Yeah, we need a number 9. Big up to the Southern Gooner. What's he saying here? Hold on, let me see. We're always going to leave it late. Slot wanted to access the Scotland tour. He said that to Edwards. We said we're busy in August. Shame some of our fans got so. If we don't see a striker, it's going to be seen. Listen, Southern, big up to Matt, yeah, in the building. Don't think, Matty, don't think I'm here happy with the situation. I'm not here happy with the situation. You know, of all people, that I'm going to be the first to be shouting at people. Yeah, I'm not happy with what's going on. We spoke about this pre-season. Sorry, we spoke about this end of last season. No striker, no title, and that's exactly how it's looking right now. I don't see in any multiverse how any manager can look at a Pep and think to yourself that you can't bring in a striker to even compete with this guy. We're not prime Barcelona, you know. We're not Champions League Real Madrid, or you know, league bad boys like Real Madrid. We are Arsenal. The only way, or the only chance we have, is bringing in a 20 goal, 25. See, I'm going up now. First it was 15 to 20, but now it's 20 to 25. That's how much we need. I don't want no one to turn around and say there's no strikers in the world that can't score 20 to 25 goals. Yeah. I'm not going to give you names, but there are players out there. If you have the best software, if you have the best contacts, which I'm assuming Mr. Edu has, you know, through all his boat parties and you know, friends throughout the world, I'm sure he will know that there are players out there. But until then, you know, we're just going to be simmering here, waiting. And remember, I said it's the last bit of fruit, the fruit that costs $1, £1, 50p that you get. Yeah. That you have to eat that day, because the next day, if you eat it, you're probably going to get a stomach ache, which is rotten. Fabio Vieira type, you know, those type of players, yeah, that I can see, you know, who's this player? Who are we bringing in? Who's this player? Some guy from wherever, never heard of, but he scored 20 goals somewhere, you know, in some, I don't know, Estonian league. You know, listen, I don't even have to say the names. I don't even have to say the names. Yeah, go and get Tony, man. Go and do the business. Tony is going to be cheap. Forget about what he's done in the past. You know, everyone can be forgiven, you know, for certain crimes, obviously, but he's not killed anyone, you know. Actually, Tony was banned because he bet against his club when he didn't play to lose, and I think he bet when he would score or something like that. So anyway, I don't want to go too much into, you know, what he did, but his ability, you know, is there. And all these higher than mighty Arsenal fans that one, oh, you know, he's a bad influence in the dressing room. He'd be a bad fruit in the dressing room. Really? Tell me who's a striker that's really clean. Even the likes of Harry Kane. Harry Kane has the most evil tackles at times, yeah. I know I spoke about that a little bit, but this guy, yeah, he's the most dirtiest at times, that player can cheat. dive in the penalty box and all that. You need that as a striker. Haaland does the same thing. The top strikers all do the same thing. The difference between the Harry Kanes and the Haalands is that they know where the goal is. All that dark arts outside of that, this is what top players do. Tony does it as well. He does all these dark arts, diving and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, this is what we need. We don't need, a nice striker. When has Arsenal had nice strikers? Robert Van Persie, horrible guy. Ian Wright, horrible. Yeah. Jesus, he's too nice. Yeah. Havertz, he's got a little bit of, something to him, but he's just not good enough. We know this. Yeah. Even the Euros, you saw in the Euros, yeah, the important chances he missed to get his team over the line. And this is what's important. It's about getting your team over the line. So I end with this. No striker, no title. You can click me up as much as you want, because you see next season is a phase now where if Arteta is not to win a title or anything, just say, for example, he's not to win anything, players, when we're talking to the agents, get me out of here. The likes of Saka, the likes of Martinelli, the likes of Odegaard. There's no way these players are going to go 3 seasons without anything. So Arteta is under immense pressure. I don't care about the second place finishes over the last 2 seasons, yeah. I don't care about that, because we're not winning no Champions League. But we have a chance to win the Premier League. We have to go now or go bust, because time's running out for Arteta, yeah? And time's running out in the transfer window. And if we don't go out and buy a striker, then forget about the title. Big up to Oris in the building. Big up to my brother. Hope you're well. I'll have to chat to you at some point, but yeah, big up to yourself, man. Big up to everyone in the building, man. That's watching the stream and all that. If we get a quality DM, we'll be up there, in my opinion. Yeah, you will be. You would be definitely. Matty says, you watch, we miss out on Tony and make us pay. Yeah, it go to a Spurs, or do you know what? Someone like a Man U or something will probably buy him, or you don't know, innit? You really don't know, yeah? Because teams will be looking at the situation and think, what I could do with a Tony, I can do with a Tony. Imagine if Villa was to get a Tony and they had Watkins as well. They'd be dangerous. They would be dangerous. I know it's like, but ifs, buts and maybes, but this is what we're looking at right now. And for me, I'll be watching next season with no emotion. Yeah, I'll be happy when my team wins and stuff like that. But seeing mans like Zinchenko talking about his change of number, seeing Nketiah still in the squad, players like Reece Nelson, players like Vieira, it doesn't really sing to me that we've got ambition. The way this manager thinks, man, I just don't know. I just don't know. In one side, he's like ruthless, and he can banish players, you'll never see them, but he still keeps them. What kind of, I don't get that. I know there's some talk about Nketiah going to Marseille, but let the guy go. How much money do we want for this guy? Let him go. Let him play. Yeah, let him go and play his football. Yeah, because we need to buy a striker now. Not at the end of the season when pre-season's over. We need to get a striker in now. It's important. So yeah, it's 10 o'clock UK time, man. I was just doing a quick stream, but yeah, it's like 22 minutes. So make sure, yeah, guys, you share this, you watch it back or whatever. Listen to what I've said, yeah, and then comment down below if you can. Make sure you go and sub to my guy, the Southern Gooner, as well. One of the realest ones. I don't just like pick up people and say, oh, this one's real and that, I've got my favorite people in here, and Matty, I've got bare love for Matty, and hopefully he'll be inviting me for a stream one of these days. But yeah, man, we'll link up soon, man. But people, yeah, this was just a quick one. Keep an eye out on my random streams, man, because I'm just doing random streams at the moment. I'm really busy with life and work and everything at the moment, and you know how it gets. But man, my love for football's still there. But big up to Chris Welsh as well. He's one of my boys as well, and big up to Coach's Corner, Orist, and all of my guys on the Waffle TV group. Big up to Tony, Tony Gunner, big up to you, my friend. We need to catch up as well. Big up to man like Lion Tex. Hope you're well, my brother. And big up to everyone in the Waffle group as well. You've got Harry, you've got you've got loads of people. Joe Tier, you've got Hanno from Coach's Corner. There's so many people in that group. Jamie, Ollie, he was there, but he's gone now. Big up to DJ D-Train as well. Big up to Mike Govs as well from, West Hammer as well. We're going to be hopefully doing some panel stuff when the league starts. West Ham are cooking, If you look at West Ham's front line, oh my God. Their team, they're cooking. Look, they've done their business. They've done their business. City just needed 1 or 2 additions. Spurs obviously ain't doing anything. Villa are doing their thing. Liverpool are Liverpool though. Liverpool will always be up there. Whether they're second or third, they're still going to be up there. I don't think there's going to be a massive drop. But Arsenal, you need to bring some players in, man. You need to bring in a few players. Yeah, just to keep the competition going. That's what we need. Saka's probably I'm so comfy here. He probably sleeps. He probably goes to sleep at night. Oh, my position is so safe. There's no one to ever trouble me. While you've got Martinelli on the other side, looking behind his shoulder, because he knows Trossard's there. You've got the back 4 looking behind their shoulder, because Calafiori's there, Timber's there. Midfield, comfy. Unless I see Mick Marino come in, midfield are comfy. So I want to see Saka like this. Yeah. I want to see our forward line. Yeah, forward line's comfy as well. I want to see our forward line looking like this. Yeah. So yeah, man. People, you've been tuned to Waffle TV, you've been tuned to Abs, your boy, yeah, your boy from London, Town Light. Make sure you smash the likes. Make sure this is very important, people, yeah. Make sure you remain positive. Don't get involved in stupidness on the street. Behave yourselves. Be humble, and choose life. And all I'm going to say is big love to all my people. Peace. And we're out. Chris, Definitely sign one or two people behind. Yep. Blah, 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 blah. Yep. Definitely. Anyway, people, peace out, and love is always the winner. Peace.